Welcome to this channel. Today I am going to tell you another deeply inspiring story of a young girl who proved to the world that no dream is too big and no obstacle too strong when you live with faith, happiness, and unstoppable determination. This story is about a girl who grew up with almost nothing, who walked through life's storms with courage, who held on to her belief even when others doubted her, and who gradually transformed her destiny, first stepping into the world of modeling, then rising as a supermodel, and finally becoming a megastar known across the globe. Today, she enjoys a luxury lifestyle filled with abundance, beauty, and freedom. But her journey is the real treasure, because it shows us how greatness is born through persistence and belief. She was born in a crowded neighborhood where dreams seemed too far away. Her family struggled to make ends meet, and often she had to sacrifice her own desires just to help at home. She did not have branded clothes, she did not enjoy the comfort of expensive toys, and sometimes even simple meals were uncertain. Yet, despite these hardships, she was always full of life. She would laugh easily, spread joy wherever she went, and believe with all her heart that her future would be brighter. From childhood, she carried the conviction that she was meant for something extraordinary. Her natural charm was noticeable. She had a glow in her eyes, a graceful way of carrying herself, and an aura that made people stop and look. But instead of being arrogant, she was humble, polite, and hardworking. She used to say to herself every night before going to sleep, "One day, my struggles will become my strength, and my story will inspire millions." This self-talk became her foundation. During her teenage years, she worked small jobs, helping in shops, babysitting, and sometimes distributing leaflets on the streets. Every little earning mattered. She would often put aside a part of it to buy magazines and newspapers, just to learn about fashion, celebrities, and the larger world. She practiced poses secretly, walked like a model in front of her mirror, and visualized her picture on glossy covers. While others thought she was just daydreaming, she knew she was training her subconscious mind to create her future. The turning point came when she was invited by a friend to take part in a small city-level beauty contest. She had no fancy gown, no professional training, and no confidence that she would win. But she had one thing others didn't: unshakable belief. With borrowed clothes and her genuine smile, she walked on stage. She didn't win the crown, but she won hearts. A local fashion photographer spotted her and told her that she had star quality. Those words stayed with her forever. From then on, she pursued opportunities. She began with small shoots, catalog photos, and local advertisements. Many times she faced rejection, sometimes for her height, sometimes for her looks, sometimes because she had no connections. But instead of breaking down, she told herself, every rejection is redirection. Slowly, her confidence grew. She got her first break in a commercial, and when she saw herself on television for the first time, tears filled her eyes. That was proof her journey had begun. Her dedication and practice soon opened more doors. She walked in fashion shows in her city, then in bigger cities, and then across the country. Designers noticed her. She perfected her runway walk, her posture, her expressions, and every time she stepped on stage, she reminded herself, "This is my destiny." She was no longer a struggling model. She was becoming a supermodel admired by fans and respected by the fashion industry. The transformation from supermodel to megastar was rapid. Her face began appearing on magazine covers. Her interviews were broadcast on television, and international brands invited her to walk in Paris, Milan, London, and New York. The girl who once practiced poses in a cracked mirror was now dazzling under the spotlight on the world's grandest stages. Fame came knocking, and soon the film industry also opened its arms to her. She was cast in films, her performances touched audiences, and her fan base multiplied. She was now not just a supermodel, but a global megastar. Today, her life is the definition of luxury. She lives in a magnificent mansion with vast gardens, marble halls, crystal chandeliers, and a private cinema. Her bedrooms open to stunning views. Her closets are filled with designer gowns, and her dressing rooms are lined with mirrors that once were only a dream. She travels in a private jet that takes her to any destination in the world. She vacations in the Maldives, Paris, Switzerland, and Bali, staying in villas by the sea, penthouses in skyscrapers, and chalets in snowy mountains. She dines at Michelin-star restaurants, enjoys world-class spas, and attends the most glamorous parties with global celebrities. Her garage is a dream collection: Rolls-Royce, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, Ferrari, Bentley. Each car is a symbol of how far she has come from those days when she walked long distances to save bus fare. She wears jewels from the most renowned houses, carries designer handbags worth fortunes, and steps on red carpets with grace and elegance. She is invited to elite events, award shows, fashion galas, and global gatherings where the most powerful and famous people meet. But what makes her truly shine is not just her lifestyle, but her heart. She gives back to society, funds charities for underprivileged children, empowers women to chase their dreams, and never forgets her roots. She often shares her story, reminding her fans that true beauty is not in luxury, but in strength, humility, and faith. Her daily life now is guided by discipline. She has trainers, nutritionists, stylists, and assistants who ensure her days are productive and glamorous. Yet every morning she begins with gratitude and meditation, remembering where she came from. She journals her blessings, affirms her belief in abundance, and sets intentions for greater achievements. Her story is proof that struggles are not permanent, but the courage to keep moving makes miracles happen. From a small-town girl with no resources to a megastar living a life beyond imagination, her journey proves that no dream is too distant if you dare to believe. So this is her story, from humble beginnings to unimaginable luxury, from unnoticed to unforgettable, from hardship to global stardom. If her story touches your heart, remember this truth: you too can rise. You too can achieve. You too can transform your life. All it takes is faith, joy in the journey, and relentless determination. Thank you for watching this beautiful story. If you feel inspired, do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more motivational and life-changing stories.